really be an open channel to feel any feeling that comes through you. So we begin by first feeling the emotion in the abdominals, in the belly, and any feeling of fear, feeling of anxiety that sort of rises. We see ourselves as an open channel, like the sky, or an open glass, something that allows the water of our emotions to flow through, right? There's no resistance in us. And I think that's the highest state we can have, is the state of surrender and the state of freedom that allows anything to flow through us, and we can just feel them, not judge what the feeling is. And I think that's the first thing we got to do, is to feel any density, any darkness, any shadow, any tension, any contraction that is within the body or within the energy field. And we go from the belly, and then we go to the heart, then we go to the head. And there is a really powerful idea of number 1, number 2, and number 3. Power being number 3. We go from the 3 to the 2, love being 2. 1 being the center of the head, the third eye, and that's number 1. And then after we go through the body, we feel any density, any contraction, any difficult emotions. The more we bring our awareness to it, the more it sort of dissolves and opens. So that's the idea. We're going to feel the emotions of the main 3 energy centers. And then we're going to go to the 0 point. So again, we're going from the 3 being at the belly, 2 being at the heart, 1 being around the head. Then we go to the 0. So what is the 0? The 0 is just your being, right? It's not within the body, so we take the attention off of the body. We go to being. So I'll guide you through a meditation that goes through the body and then to our being. And then we come back to the body again. And we have an affirmation per each chakra to bring it in the light, bring in the higher vibrational feelings to those chakras. So again, we're going through the chakras, through the main 3 energy centers. We feel the heaviness, the darkness, the density. Then we go to our being. Our being is simply this awareness that is like a field around us, right? And the reason it's 0 is because it doesn't have any dimensions. It's not within the body, right? Like number 1, 2, and 3 are within our energy fields. There is a location for them. When we go to the 0 point, we take our attention off of the body. We go to this place where we are nobody. We're not in time. We're not in the past. We're not in the future. We're not actually focusing. We're relaxing the focus, the attention. And we're just being aware of awareness. So that's the idea of it. And then we come back to the body again with that awareness of our being, and we'll bring that 0 quality, that 0-dimensional quality, the quality of our being, which is peace, love, joy, bringing it back into the energy centers with an affirmation. So that's the idea. But yeah, you're really giving honor to any feelings that come. That's why we also go through feeling the dark, dense feelings. We're not just, going through joy. And I think it's a really powerful mindset to have if you see yourself as an open channel, right? So during this meditation, try to see yourself as an open channel within which you experience these tensions. So if there's a tension within the body, you are the openness, you are the channel, right? That allows those tensions to be there, to be present. So we bring in our awareness, our attention, our compassionate attention to those points of tension or points of pain. So that's the idea of the meditation. Whenever Adam sort of gives me the sign that we're ready, we can begin. So just establish yourself.
I'm gonna I will go off camera. I'm just gonna sit down because this is an elevated platform. So I'm just, whilst you're going through the meditation, I'm just gonna be sitting down here in a little comfy space where you go through it.
Of course.
I'm gonna appreciate your guidance here and me taking a nice back seat and receiving your wisdom and your energy. Thank you very much, Ali. And I will you'll see my face in a few moments when we're done.
Okay.
Enjoy going through this, everyone.
Yeah. So just establish yourself in a calm, poised feeling. Just feel that calmness. Take a deep breath in hold, exhale. Really see yourself, feel yourself as this openness that allows all feelings to arise without judgment. And just gently bringing the attention and resting it in the belly, the center of the belly. And as we're breathing into the belly and out from the belly. Just noticing any feeling that arises. If there is a feeling of fear, anxiety, or any density or contraction, just bring that presence, that loving presence to that feeling. Treat this feeling like a child. Give it the space to express itself. So if you feel anxious, feel that anxiety now. Allow the anxiety to flow through you. If you feel the fear, allow the fear to flow through you. Really giving a sacred space to these feelings. There could just be a feeling of tension or contraction. Try to feel into the center of this contraction. Really understanding that if you are this open space, these feelings cannot hurt you. So allow them to come. Lovingly invite them to come. Bring your attention to the left side of the stomach. See if you find any tension there or any feeling that arises. And again, offering your loving, compassionate space for these feelings to come. It's okay to feel anxiety, to feel fear, to feel pain. And with each inhale, just bring more loving awareness to the left side of the abdomen. If there's feelings of guilt, shame, again, invite them to come. Because feelings are messengers from beyond. They're not for us to repress. And gently bring in the attention to the right side of the body, right side of the abdomen. Just feeling where there is a tension or discomfort. Really bringing the attention to the center of that discomfort. Really listening to the discomfort. What is it telling you? Really feel whatever it is. And as you breathe in, breathe into the center of the pain or the discomfort. Now bring in the attention gently towards the heart center, the center in between the chest. Imagine a sphere and you're going to the center of the sphere. If there's any tightness at the center of the heart, any pain, any feeling of not being good enough, not being worthy, not being lovable. Or maybe it's just a feeling of pain, of separation from a source. Really invite the pain to come, because again, the pain is a gateway to the love that is within you. But unless you feel the pain, you cannot go to the center of the heart. That's why Sufis work with the feeling of longing, because they recognize there is a feeling of pain and longing in the heart. The heart is longing to become one with God or with the source. Let's not deny this feeling of longing and pain in the heart. Really feel this longing, this pain in the heart. For it's a sacred pain. And as you breathe, really breathe to the center of this pain. If there's a feeling of your heart being broken, again, give that feeling of broken heart space. Loving space to be felt. Understanding that this pain is a gateway for oneness. Rumi once beautifully said, how can you open your heart unless it breaks? How can you go to love unless you first feel the heartache in the heart? So allow yourself to feel that heartache, that pain in the heart. The heartache and the pain from feeling separate from the source, from God. That pain or that longing for happiness, that pain or that longing for love. Really breathe in from the heart and breathe out from the heart. Now we bring our attention gently to the center of the head, the point in between the eyebrows, an inch inside the skull, to the center of the body. This is the center that governs wisdom, governs our mind. Feel any tension around the head. Any feeling of lack of direction in your life, lack of purpose, or just overthinking, anxiety, anything that it may be for you. Really breathing into the center of the third eye, center of the head. Offering your compassion to these feelings. Maybe it's the back of your head where you feel tension. Wherever it is, bring your attention to the center of this pain or discomfort. Just keep breathing into the center of this pain, of this tension. Now gently just take your attention away from the body. Imagine you don't know who you are. You don't know you are a body. You don't know you are a self. This is just the first time you've come into the world. The past doesn't exist. The future doesn't exist. You have no memories. Just resting your attention in this field of awareness that is all around you. We're just being with this awareness. We're not looking to find anything. We're not reaching to get anything. It is now. This presence of awareness is nowhere particular, but is simultaneously present everywhere around you. Just recognize this presence as your true self. This presence of awareness doesn't change, doesn't move, is always still. It's like being a drop in the ocean and surrendering your sense of control to the ocean. There is already the ocean of awareness all around you. All that is required from you is to surrender your focus, surrender your attention. And just rest in this being aware of awareness. It's called the zero state because it doesn't have any dimension, any place we can find, but yet is everywhere present. And notice this awareness doesn't change. So its quality is peace, stillness. Wholeness, because this field of awareness doesn't lack anything. It doesn't need anything for becoming whole. It is whole in itself. There is nothing it desires. Really feel yourself as this presence of awareness that doesn't need anything or want anything. Also notice that this awareness doesn't have a boundary, like a line that it ends. The walls around you have a boundary, but this awareness that you are is boundless, infinite. It extends in all directions, infinitely. It is also eternal because it doesn't happen in time. It is always present in the eternal now. It doesn't move in a linear fashion of past to the present to the future. It is ever eternally present. Really feel yourself as this ever eternally present awareness that is infinite. And with each breath, we're just sinking our attention even more into a source, which is this awareness. We're bringing the attention back to the source of attention, which is awareness. There is a sense of ease of being, because being is easy. You shouldn't be struggling to find. It's already here now, already you. It's like trying to look for your eyes. You cannot look for your eyes because the eyes are the ones that is looking. Just in the same way, this awareness is the one that is aware. So we don't find it by reaching to find. We can embody it by just dropping the attention, surrendering the focus into a source, which is awareness. And feel this ease of being. Where you don't have to do anything, you don't have to go anywhere. You're here and now. Now we're going to trace our way back, bring the qualities of this zero-dimensional awareness to each of these main energy centers. So as we bring our attention back into the body, bring it with a recognition of you being this eternal and infinite awareness, and not just a human being. So bring in the attention again to the center of the head at the third eye center in between the eyebrows. Again, going to the center of the forehead. With your attention. But recognizing this time that your attention is the presence of awareness that is all infinite and eternal. The name we give to that presence is I am. And the quality of the center is wisdom, which means I know myself as this eternal and infinite self. So as your attention is in the third eye center, we're going to say this affirmation. Just mute your mic so the sound doesn't echo. And I want you, as you're saying these affirmations, really feel that the presence of awareness is saying these affirmations. It is not you, it is not your mouth, it is not your body, it is the presence of awareness speaking now. So the affirmation is, I am this eternal and infinite awareness. And I know myself as that. So breathe in. I'll begin the affirmation. I am this eternal and infinite awareness. And I know myself as that. Again, understanding that wisdom at this center is just awareness waking up to itself, waking up to its infinite and eternal nature. Now coming now to the heart center, bringing your attention to the center of the heart. But this time recognize that your attention is the presence of this eternal and infinite being is not just a human attention. Again, gently bring the attention to the center of the heart. When the heart is illuminated, the feeling is love. And love means being one with the source, being one with God. Wisdom is about knowing yourself. Love is about being one with the self, being one with God, being one with the source. So just breathe into the heart. And the affirmation we're going to say is, I am the light of love. And again, as you're saying this affirmation, recognize when you say I am, it is not you, the body, it is you, presence of awareness. So the affirmation is, I am the light of love. And I am one with the source. So deep breath in. Now say the affirmation. I am the light of love. And I am one with the source. Really feeling this oneness with this awareness. Through loving this awareness. You know, often we feel love for people, we feel love for things, but we find it hard to feel love for this awareness. So try to feel this love for this field of awareness that is all around you. Feel the passion, the adoration, devotion to this field that is all around you, this aware, present field. You can adore it like how you adore a child. You can acknowledge it. You can be devoted to it, like how you're devoted to your partner. But feel that love and the recognition for this presence of awareness. This presence of awareness is the life that is all around you. It is so tangible, but yet it is subtle. In the Indian tradition, they say that the hidden secrets of this awareness is the most hidden of all hidden truths, yet the most obvious of all obvious truths. And finally, bring your attention and sink it deeper into the center of the abdomen, center of the belly. When this center is illuminated by the light of awareness, it shines as divine power. And divine power is removed from the divine knowing itself, the divine loving itself, and not the divine creating creation. So number 3 is about creation. Creation of the world, of your physical body. Creation of all creativity that is around you. And it's the power that is within you with which you can act. without this power, without this divine center of power in your belly, you would not be able to act. You will not be able to move. And again, as your awareness is the center of the belly, recognize that your attention is the presence of awareness, the presence of this infinite and eternal self. We're just awakening the God presence within our body, within our energy field. So when you say this affirmation again, when you say I am, recognize the I am, you bring in that awareness that is infinite and eternal and its qualities into the center. So the affirmation for the center is very simple. It's just, I am the power of life. So take a deep breath in. I am the power of life. And feel as you saying these words that the qualities of the I am presence, the presence of awareness, which is infinity, eternity, peace, and wholeness, is coming to this power center at your belly. Just for the final bit of the meditation, recognize that numbers 0, 1, 2, and 3, 0 being the awareness, 1 being wisdom at the head, 2 being love at the heart, 3 being power at the belly. These are not separate things. Everything is within the 0. Everything is within the awareness. Everything is this awareness, this presence of awareness. We're just bringing it together, harmonizing it, becoming one with it, understanding ourselves with wisdom, loving ourselves with the heart, loving our true self, loving this presence of awareness, feeling this power that is inherent in the presence of awareness. But these are not 3 separate things. These are just one being, one aware being with unique configurations, but remaining as the one. Just like the sun is one. But when the sun expresses itself, it has many rays of the sun. So see yourself, feel yourself, recognize yourself as the sun, as the one being whose nature is peace, wholeness, and whose quality is infinite and eternal. So see yourself as this limitless, powerful, loving, and wise being. And as you go about your day, try to carry that consciousness of the I am with you. Okay. Whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes.